Hello family and friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shauna and thanks for being here today on this wonderful Wednesday, this little midweek of it all. I hope your midweek is going good so far, and I hope your Wednesday is going wonderfully, my friends. Well, let's say a quick prayer and we'll talk about what we learned yesterday. Lord, thank you for every single soul who can hear my voice. Please give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to gain some insight from your text that we can use in our lives today. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, friends. Well, yesterday, definitely on a very sad book in the Bible, Lamentations. And as I said, and many of you know, I'm sure, Lamentations is when you having a lament, you're mourning, it's deep sorrow, not just sad, but it's a deep sorrow. And so there's a lamentation going on because what God has been warning the nation of Israel about via his prophets has come to pass. Jerusalem is destroyed. Many of them died. Those who didn't die are captive and they're in Babylon under King Nebuchadnezzar's rule, which I'm sure is devastating for them. And then scattered all around the other nations. Just a very sad time. And they watched the temple be destroyed and just awfulness going on. So Lamentations chapter 2 was entitled, "The Lord Has Destroyed Without Pity." I don't think there's a whole lot more to say about that. Kings, princes, prophets, women, men, children, old, young, babies, everyone was affected or is affected. God exposed the dangers of idol worship and the false prophets that lied to the people and led them astray. God has no pity on them now. He's been warning them. He sent minor prophets, major prophets. They didn't listen. So here's the result. Chapter 3, great is your faithfulness. So even though it's all this destruction and lamentation, there's still some hope because God said that after a period of time, he'll remove the yoke from Israel and accept them back. The reason for hope, even in all this destruction, the author is recalling God's goodness and character and his character of compassion for his people. Guilt is admitted by the author on behalf of the nation, and he asks God to rescue them again. And it's interesting because when I did a little side study about the book of Lamentations, some people say the author is unknown, whereas other people say the author is Jeremiah. So, I love how the Bible is still a book of mystery too. There's a lot revealed, but there's a lot unknown. So interesting. A lot of things we won't know until we get to heaven and find out. Lamentations 4, the holy stone lie scattered, referring to the temple of Jerusalem. And remember the majesty of it all, of King Solomon's temple that he built to the Lord. This is what's being destroyed. So we watched it and we read about it, earlier on in the book of Daniel and Solomon, and the grandeur of it all. Remember King David, not Daniel, but David, his father, prepared him. And his whole reign was about building the temple and all the majestic majesty of it all, the temple and the temple houses. Wow, remember Solomon built a whole majestic city. Not only did he build the grand temple, but he built himself a temple, or a temple house is what they called it, and all these amazing properties all around. And this is what's being laid waste. It said the holy stone is scattered, gold is dim, and it's a lament. So it's kind of a poem. In fact, they say the whole book of Lamentations is a poem. And as I was reading, I was like, this don't sound like a poem to me. You kind of think of poems as being something good, but Lamentations chapter 4 is definitely a poem, if you will. And it was I just noted a couple things about it. The gold is not gold anymore. The gold is dim. Jackals make their nest there. There's no food. There's no delicacies. Blood and victims everywhere. Babies are being boiled for food. And human suffering is all around. Yeah, it is a lamentation for sure. Deep, deep, deep mourning and sadness. All right, my friends. Well, thankfully that's it, because that was enough. I tell you, that was a rough chapter, or rough reading with all that gloom and doom. But a lot of the reading has been gloom and doom, unfortunately. So moving on, today's reading is we're going to finish the book of Lamentations chapter 5. We're going to read the book of Obadiah, which was so cute. Oh, Obadiah has one whole chapter. We're going to read the cute little book of Obadiah. I believe he's a minor prophet. We'll find out. A little 2 Kings, and then another dose of Jeremiah. So we got a little bit of reading here today, and we'll go ahead and finish that up. And of course, I prepared a video for you. I hope you enjoy. Before you go, however, 2 birthdays. My childhood friend, I would say more like a cousin, we're not related, but I feel like we are. My childhood cousin, Stacy. Happy birthday, Stacy. I've been in Atlanta a year now and I haven't seen you yet. Oopsie. We gotta do something about that. I do get to see your mother every now and then. Happy birthday, Stacy. And one of my former students, oh my gosh, he turned 17 today. When he was my student, he was 5th or 6th grade. So now he's 17. Aww. And ironically or coincidentally enough, his mother's name is Stacy too. Wow. Just made that connection. Stacy, you've done such an amazing job with True. I know you already know that, but I have to tell you that also. And thank you for sharing him for that little bit of time that I had him in my life. And I do appreciate staying in touch with you guys on social media. He has his own web pages and stuff. Very talented. Happy birthday, True. Here's a hug from your former teacher. I hope you remember me. Fondly, of course. All right, my friends, that's all I have for today. Come back tomorrow so we can do it again if the Lord allows. All right, be blessed. Bye. Lamentations chapter 5. Restore us to yourself, O Lord. Remember, O Lord, what has befallen us. Look and see our disgrace. Our inheritance has been turned over to strangers, our homes to foreigners. We have become orphans, fatherless. Our mothers are like widows. We must pay for the water we drink. The wood we get must be bought. Our pursuers are at our necks. We are weary. We are given no rest. We have been given to the hand of Egypt and to Assyria to get bread enough. Our fathers sinned and are no more, and we bear their iniquities. Slaves rule over us. There is none to deliver us from their hand. We get our bread at the peril of our lives because of the sword in the wilderness. Our skin is hot as an oven with the burning heat of famine. Women are raped in Zion, young women in the towns of Judah. Princes are hung up by their hands. No respect is shown to the elders. Young men are compelled to grind at the mill, and boys stagger under loads of wood. The old men have left the city gate, the young men their music. The joy of our hearts has ceased. Our dancing has been turned to mourning. The crown has fallen from our head. Woe to us, for we have sinned. For this our heart has become sick. For these things our eyes have grown dim. For Mount Zion, which lies desolate, jackals prowl over it. But you, Obadiah chapter 1, the vision of Obadiah. Edom will be humbled. Thus says the Lord God concerning Edom. We have heard a report from the Lord, and a messenger has been sent among the nations. Rise up, let us rise against her for battle. Behold, I will make you small among the nations. You shall be utterly despised. The pride of your heart has deceived you, you who live in the clefts of the rock, in your lofty dwelling, who say in your heart, Who will bring me down to the ground? Though you soar aloft like the eagle, though your nest is set among the stars, from there I will bring you down, declares the Lord. If thieves come to you, if plunderers came by night, how you have been destroyed, would they not steal only enough for themselves? If grape gatherers came to you, would they not leave gleanings? How Esau has been pillaged, his treasures sought out. All your allies have driven you to your border. Those at peace with you have deceived you. They have prevailed against you. Those who eat your bread have set a trap beneath you. You have no understanding. Will I not on that day, declares the Lord, destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of Mount Esau? And your mighty men shall be dismayed, O Teman, so that every man from Mount Esau will be cut off by slaughter. Edom's violence against Jacob. Because of the violence done to your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever. On the day that you stood aloof, on the day that strangers carried off his wealth, and foreigners entered his gates, and cast lots for Jerusalem, you were like one of them. But do not gloat over the day of your brother, in the day of his misfortune. Do not rejoice over the people of Judah in the day of their ruin. Do not boast in the day of distress. Do not enter the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Do not gloat over his disaster in the day of his calamity. Do not loot his wealth in the day of his calamity. Do not stand at the crossroads to cut off his fugitives. Do not hand over his survivors in the day of distress. The day of the Lord is near. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the nations. As you have done, it shall be done to you. Your deeds shall return on your own head. For as you have drunk on my holy mountain, so all the nations shall drink continually. They shall drink and swallow, and shall be as though they had never been. But in Mount Zion there shall be those who escape, and it shall be holy. And the house of Jacob shall possess their own possessions. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau stubble. They shall burn them and consume them, and there shall be no survivor for the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken. The kingdom of the Lord. Those of the Negeb shall possess Mount Esau, and those of the Shephelah shall possess the land of the Philistines. They shall possess the land of Ephraim and the land of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. The exiles of this host of the people of Israel shall possess the land of the Canaanites as far as Zarephath, and the exiles of Jerusalem who are in Sepharad shall possess the cities of the Negeb. Survivors shall go up to Mount Zion to rule Mount Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. 2 Kings 25, verse 22. And over the people who remained in the land of Judah, whom Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had left, he appointed Gedaliah, the son of Acham, son of Shaphan, governor. Now when all the captains and their men heard that the king of Babylon had appointed Gedaliah governor, they came with their men to Gedaliah at Mizpah, namely Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, and Johanan, the son of Kareah, and Shariah, the son of Tanhumeth, the Netophathite, and Jazaniah, the son of the Maacathite. And Gedaliah swore to them and their men, saying, "Do not be afraid because of the Chaldeans' officials. Live in the land and serve the king of Babylon, and it shall be well with you." But in the 7th month, Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, son of Elishahama, of the royal family, came with 10 men and struck down Gedaliah and put him to death along with the Jews and the Chaldeans who were with him at Mizpah. Then all the people, both small and great, and the captains of the forces arose and went to Egypt, for they were afraid of the Chaldeans. Jeremiah 40, verse 7. When all the captains of the forces in the open country and their men heard that the king of Babylon had appointed Gedaliah, the son of Acham, governor in the land, and had committed to him men, women, and children, those of the poorest of the land, who had not been taken into exile to Babylon, they went to Gedaliah at Mizpah. Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, Johanan, the son of Kareth, Sariah, the son of Tanhumeth, the son of Ephai, the Netophathite, Jezaniah, the son of Maacathite, they and their men, Gedaliah, the son of Acham, son of Shaphan, swore to them and their men, saying, "Do not be afraid to serve the Chaldeans. Dwell in the land and serve the king of Babylon, and it shall be well with you. As for me, I will dwell at Mizpah to represent you before the Chaldeans who will come to us. But as for you, gather wine and summer fruit and oil and store them in your vessels and dwell in your cities that you have taken." Likewise, when all the Judeans who were in Moab and among the Ammonites and in Edom and in other lands heard that the king of Babylon had left a remnant in Judah and had appointed Gedaliah, the son of Acham, son of Shaphan, as governor over them, then all the Judeans returned from all the places to which they had been driven and came to the land of Judah, to Gedaliah at Mizpah, and they gathered wine and summer fruit in great abundance. Now Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the leaders of the forces in the open country came to Gedaliah at Mizpah and said to him, "Do you know that Baal, the king of the Ammonites, has sent Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, to take your life?" But Gedaliah, the son of Acham, would not believe him. Then Johanan, the son of Kareah, spoke secretly to Gedaliah at Mizpah, "Please let me go and strike down Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, and no one will know it. Why should he take your life, so that all the Judeans who are gathered about you would be scattered, and the remnant of Judah would perish?" But Gedaliah, the son of Acham, said to Johanan, the son of Kareah, "You shall not do this thing, for you are speaking falsely of Ishmael." Jeremiah 41. Gedaliah murdered. In the 7th month, Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, son of Elishama, of the royal family, one of the chief officers of the king, came with 10 men to Gedaliah, the son of Acham, at Mizpah. As they ate bread together there at Mizpah, Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, and the 10 men with him rose up and struck down Gedaliah, the son of Acham, son of Shaphan, with the sword and killed him, whom the king of Babylon had appointed governor in the land. Ishmael also struck down the Judeans who were with Gedaliah at Mizpah, and the Chaldean soldiers who happened to be there. On the day after the murder of Gedaliah, before anyone knew of it, 80 men arrived from Shechem and Shiloh and Samaria with their beards shaved and their clothes torn and their bodies gashed, bringing grain offerings and incense to present at the temple of the Lord. And Ishmael the son of Nethaniah came out from Mizpah to meet them, weeping as he came. As he met them, he said to them, "Come in to Gedaliah the son of Acham." When they came into the city, Ishmael the son of Nethaniah and the men with him slaughtered them and cast them into a cistern. But there were 10 men among them who said to Ishmael, "Do not put us to death, for we have stores of wheat, barley, oil, and honey hidden in the fields." So he refrained and did not put them to death with their companions. Now the cistern into which Ishmael had thrown all the bodies of the men whom he had struck down along with Gedaliah was the large cistern that King Asa had made for defense against Baasha, king of Israel. Ishmael the son of Nethaniah filled it with the slain. Then Ishmael took captive all the rest of the people who were in Mizpah, the king's daughters, and all the people who were left at Mizpah, whom Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had committed to Gedaliah, the son of Acham. Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, took them captive and set out to cross over to the Ammonites. But when Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the leaders of the forces with him heard of all the evil that Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, had done, they took all their men and went to fight against Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah. They came upon him at the great pool that is in Gibeon. And when all the people who were with Ishmael saw Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the leaders of the forces with him, they rejoiced. So all the people whom Ishmael had carried away captive from Mizpah turned around and came back and went to Johanan, the son of Kareah. But Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, escaped from Johanan with 8 men and went to the Ammonites. Then Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the leaders of the forces with him took from Mizpah all the rest of the people whom he had recovered from Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, after he had struck down Gedaliah, the son of Acham, soldiers, women, children, and eunuchs, whom Johanan brought back from Gibeon. And they went and stayed at Geruth Chimham near Bethlehem, intending to go to Egypt because of the Chaldeans, for they were afraid of them, because Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, had struck down Gedaliah, the son of Acham, whom the king of Babylon had made governor over the land.